Hello everyone, my name is Udita. I'm from class 3 Stewart School, Bhubaneswar, and today I'm gonna tell you a very beautiful story. And that story is The Clever Farmer and the Four Thugs. You can see the clever farmer and the four thugs. So in the story there is a clever farmer. And there were four thugs. So the four thugs always fooled people and were just like thieves. They were only thieves too. They would steal people's thing, make fool, they made people fool, and like this they would go on. So everyone in the village where the four thugs were there playing pranks, in that village everyone was unhappy because of the four thugs. They were really irritating and everyone wanted to give them punishment. And everyone wanted to give them, the four thugs, a lesson. But no one ever succeeded. Still, no one ever succeeded, and the four thugs were now more powerful than before. No one can trick them. But there was a clever farmer. So one day the clever farmer was also unhappy because of four thugs. And one day the clever farmer came up with a plan. Yes, I have made a beautiful plan, and soon, I will trick those, four thugs. I will soon trick those four thugs very. I will just make them. I will just get rid of them. All the people in my village shall get rid of the four thugs. Like that, I shall give them a good punishment. And soon he made a model of a woman. So he made the model of a woman and then dressed her in beautiful jewelries, and then put beautiful rich clothes jewelry, and put a wheel around and put some scarf type of thing cloth and in to cover her face, on a face to cover her face, so that because it is a model, anyone can guess it easily. So just he left the eyes open, like this eyes were closed, and then the lower parts of the face is only covered with a veil. And now the woman was sitting under a tree from which the four thugs passed every day by evening. So that evening the four thugs came and passed by the tree. So as they passed by the tree, they saw the model. They thought, oh, this is a real woman. She is wearing really nice jewelries. And I think she's sleeping. Her eyes is closed. So we must take as fast as we could those jewelries she's wearing. So then, when they were just hardly touched her, the model fell down. Model broke into half. So the farmer, who was in his hiding place behind the tree, came out and began to cry. Oh, these four thugs had killed my wife. Like this, he began to cry. Then the four thugs said, oh, please don't give any clue. Please forgive us. Then the four thugs said, clever farmer said, no, I shall not forgive you. I shall hand over you to the police and they will hang you. Then the four thugs were really afraid at the word of hanging. So they were really afraid of hanging. So then they begged his forgiveness, but the farmer would not listen, refused to listen, and began crying. So then what happened? Do you know? Then the farmer said, okay, I will forgive you. I will forgive you on only one condition. So anyone can understood? So can you guess what was that condition? That condition the farmer said, I will forgive you in only one condition. You have to give your sister. I will marry your sister. Then the four thugs went, okay, we shall give our sister to you. Then they went, and soon the farmer went with the four thugs' sister and lived happily. So the farmer still now was not satisfied with this. He said, "Oh, I am not satisfied. You have already killed one of my wives. So you have to give all the money for the funeral ceremony, for the funeral." And then the thug said, "Okay, yes, yes, we can manage. We can manage. We have already stolen so much things. So we can manage a little bit of it." Then the farmer that night burnt the model because he was really nervous that anyone who would see when its well was out, that it is a model, it would go really a bad thing. It will be, everyone would tell that the farmer is the bad one and one of the thugs. So he burnt the model, and the next day he lived happily. He was very happy with his new wife. And then, but he was still not satisfied with this trick. He wanted to trick them again. And an idea struck to his mind. What was that? It was that a beautiful plan came. And then the farmer said to his wife, "Your young brothers will be coming to see you because you have now lived with me for a few years, and they will be coming to see you this day. Today, and I think so, but I'm not sure. So whenever they come, I have two pet rabbits, you know. So I have two pet rabbits, and I will go with one of them, and you take care of one, and we shall keep two rabbits of the same kind. They will have the same color, same look, and you have to keep one of them, and the another I will take to the farm, through the fields with me to work." So the wife agreed, and then the farmer warned her, "Well, don't tell, just tell to your young brothers that they shall come to the field to meet me, and then you can use, and then I will send my rabbit, and you just prepare after they leave to the farm. You just start to prepare halwa, puri, sweet kheer, and many other things, etc., etc., samosa, etc., jalebi, etc. So much yummy food you just prepare, and by evening we shall come, and you must give them. So that will be my trick, and after that I will manage everything." He said this and went to the farm. And as the farmer expected, the young brothers came that day and said to their sister, "Oh, are you okay, sister? How is the farmer keeping you?" The sister said, "Oh, he is really nice, and he's in the farm. You just go and meet him. You can see beautiful sunset there. It is really beautiful. So you just go there and be there till evening. And by the time he comes, you shall come with him. You all shall come with the farmer." Then the three brothers said, "Okay, sister, we are going. Bye." And they went in the far. When the farmer was in the field, the four thugs saw the farmer walking very hard in the fields. They were really happy to see that. Then they saw the beautiful evening sunset too. They saw the sunset and were really happy. And they and when the farmer was working, when the first came, the farmer told one of the rabbits, "Go, rabbit, tell my wife to prepare really nice things like halwa, puri, kheer, samosa, etc. Go, rabbit, go." And the rabbit just jumped and ran away into the forest. He didn't go because no rabbits can talk. So he didn't go to the farmer's wife, and he went straight into the jungle to his family. And here the farmer and the rabbit, now the sister had, according to the plan, had already prepared many things. So when the farmer with the thugs came back, they were really surprised to find all the same things the farmer had ordered. They thought that, "Oh, this is a really nice rabbit. This is a magical rabbit, we think, that it can talk to one another. We must take it." They took it but this was not the rabbit that farmer took. It was a rabbit that was at home. So they took the rabbit, and then after they took the rabbit, they went, and on the way they met some friends and family their friends and family going somewhere. So they told everyone, "Oh, hello everyone, come to our house. We shall prepare a great feast for you." And they told the rabbit, "Rabbit, rabbit, go and tell our wives to cook really nice food for enough for a feast." The rabbit went to the jungle, and he didn't go to any house. Then when the four thugs reached home with the other people, they found all the ladies sleeping after they had their lunch. Or the ladies had their lunch and were sleeping. The thugs were not really amused at this sight because no food was there now. But somehow they managed some food and gave it to the guest. And when they left, they thought, "Oh, this farmer is tricking us. We must give a punishment," he said. They all said angrily and went to the farmer once again the next day. And the next day, the farmer saw them coming. He said to his wife, "Listen, I will beat you. I will just pretend to beat you, and you start to crying as loud as you can. And then I shall drag you into our room, and then I shall beat the mattress, and you just start crying. So when I beat loud, the more harder I beat, the more the cries shall rise. Okay, like this. And then after some time, you shall pretend to faint, and then I'll say soong batangu, like this. I will say some magical word 2 times, and you shall wake up after some time, okay?" And the wife agreed to her husband and then went into the room. And the thieves, when the four thugs came, they heard loud cries of the sister. They thought, this farmer is once punishing, I think. They all thought, and they went into the room, and they were about to go. They heard one more sound, many more sounds. It was the sound of beating. The farmer was inside beating the mattress with a stick, and his wife was crying louder than ever. So this was their one more trick. And the thieves thought their sister was being bitten. They opened the door and found their sister fainted. As the plan was working, the plan was now on. It was working. The thugs thought just as the farmer had expected. Then the farmer said, "Oh, your sister, sometimes I beat her because she sits idle and lazy. So I don't think she will be now with me. You can take her if you want." And when I beat her, she becomes unconscious. It is normal for her, and sometimes she even dies. But I bring her back into life. The thugs were really surprised. Bring her to life? Then the farmer went and and then he took a stick and waved it over his wife and said, "Soong batang, soong batangu, soong batangu," 3 to 4 times, and the wife woke up, rubbing her eyes. This was a miracle. The four thugs went with the stick and the magical words in their mind, and then they thought, "Oh, this stick and the magical word will give us really good fame. We shall be no more thugs, and we shall be really good men." Good men. They thought this and took the stick with them. This was the farmer's one more trick. When they went, they saw that one of their neighbors had fell ill and died. So they waved it around. So they waved it over the dead man, but he didn't came into life. How could one bring a dead back into the life? Is it possible? No one ever can do that. So then they waved it again and again, but nothing happened. But nothing happened. All the other neighbors were very sad. They said, "You must be ashamed of yourself. You are even fooling us, even in our sorrow. So you must be ashamed of yourselves. You must get out and give our money back that we have paid for you to make our man life." So then they went away really sad. They thought this must be another punishment. We must go and as fast as we could, we must kill the farmer. I am really angry with him. All of those four thieves, four thugs said. They went to the farmer. Now the farmer was playing his last trick. Then when the thugs came, the farmer was shaking a tree. He was shaking a tree and some gold coins were dropping. How could gold coin drop from a tree? I am not believing in that. But still the farmer had put some coins in the branches at the night and he was now pushing them. And the coins are 1, 2, 3, 4, like this one by one coming down. The thug saw this and said, wow, this is a magical tree. We must take it. And they took the tree and the farmer said, don't ever, they begged the farmer to give them the tree. And the farmer at first he refused. Then he said, okay, you can take. But remember, never to bend that tree. The farmer took the tree carrying it straight. But one of those three farmers, one of those four thugs, one of them was already bent because he was carrying such a big tree and the tree must have to be straight. If he has to be, the tree shall be like this or any type, it will be bent, then the tree would not survive, no coins will come. Then, but how to keep a big tree? So they broke their boundary wall and put the tree. Then the next day, they just pushed the tree and no coins fell, only one. How this has happened? Now the four thugs were really tired of this tricks of farmer. They begged the farmer forgiveness, and from that day onwards, they never fooled those people of the village. They were now the four thugs were no more like that. Now they became good. They started good work. Now they were good, and all that change came. But how that change came? Because of this tricks that the farmer played over them. So that was the story of the clever farmer and the four thugs. Thank you. Have a nice day.